Hello friends, a warm welcome to all of you. Today's recipe is the Sindhi Kheerni, which is Sabudana Kheer. It's made in all the Sindhi homes on auspicious days. Before we proceed to make the Kheerni, a gentle reminder to all those who have not subscribed to my channel, please do so and also press the bell icon to get the notifications. So let's go and make the Kheerni.
Here are the ingredients for kheerni. Taken half a liter of full cream milk, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of sabudana, little bit of desi ghee, unsalted pistachios and almonds sliced, a tiny pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon cardamom powder and few strands of saffron. First we are going to soak the sabudana. Just cover them with enough water. It should just cover the sabudana like this. Leave it for a couple of hours, at least 1 hour. After soaking, they double in size and become like small pearls. They should not be mushy, grainy and separated. Now place a pan on the gas. Pour the milk into it. Now in half liter of milk, full cream milk, I have added about 1/4 cup of water. This gives a perfect consistency to the kheerni and also helps the sabudana in cooking easily. Otherwise the kheerni is very thick and heavy to digest. The milk has started to boil now. Reduce the flame and keep stirring from time to time so that it does not get stuck at the bottom and gets a burnt smell. After about a minute or so, we are going to now add the sabudana into it. The soaked sabudana. Keep stirring continuously. Keep it on the low flame. Add the saffron also. Add a little bit of ghee, about 1/4 teaspoon. This is a tip. My mom used to add it because she says that by adding ghee, the kheerni becomes nice and rich. Now add the cardamom powder. Continue to stir. Now reduce the flame and allow the kheerni to cook. We'll boil it until the sabudana becomes fluffy and nice. Now it's started to boil very nicely. At this stage you can reduce the flame and let it simmer. Keep stirring. You see the sabudana are now getting cooked and becoming transparent. Now add the sugar. Halfway through we can add the sugar. Continue to stir until sugar is dissolved. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes for the complete process and the kheerni to be cooked. Add few slices of pistachios and almonds while cooking. The rest can be saved for garnishing. You can also see the detailed recipe in my website. I'll be posting the link in the description box. Now the kheerni has simmered for about 25 minutes. And it is done now. A pinch of salt has to be added towards the end. If you add it while cooking, it may curdle the milk. A pinch of salt added to the sweets actually balances the flavors. Stir it well and switch off the gas. Now the kheerni is ready. But you might think that the texture is very thin, but it thickens on keeping. I'm not going to serve it right away. I'll leave it for 2 hours before I serve. After 2 hours, you'll see the color also has become yellowish as the saffron has left all the flavors and colors. And the kheerni is thick, quite thick. Sabudanas are also have done cooked well and transparent. It's perfect. Now we can dish it out. Pour it into a serving bowl. Garnish with few strands of saffron. Little bit of cardamom powder and some sliced pistachios and almonds. Now the kheerni is ready to be served. Enjoy the delicious kheerni. Thank you for watching. I'll soon be back with more recipes for you. Stay tuned.